From Government Street in downtown Victoria, BC, it's the 41st Peninsula Co-op Santa Claus Parade. Proudly brought to you by Dodds Furniture and Mattress, Country Grocer, and West Shore Dental Center. Here to bring you all the festive color and excitement are our holly jolly hosts, Stacey Ross, Paul Haysom, Jeff King, and Ed Bain.
From the spectacular waterfront in Victoria's Inner Harbour on the grounds of the Fairmont Empress Hotel, good evening, Merry Christmas, and welcome to the 41st Peninsula Co-op Santa Claus Parade. We're so excited to be here. I'm Stacey Ross with my friend Paul Haysom.
Yes, this is the best night for a parade. I know last year was a bit of a monsoon, more monsoon than merry, actually, for the parade, but oh, we got spoiled tonight. It's a beautiful night. They're expecting 70,000 people to be lining the streets, and we're going to throw it over to a couple of guys who are on the street right now. We've got Ed and Jeff. How's it looking out there, fellas?
Well, good, and we've been on the street before, actually, so nothing new for us. Yes, we belong in the street, but it's looking fantastic. The crowd is ready. The conditions couldn't be any better, as you guys mentioned, and the floats are just behind us, ready to start up.
Yeah, I'm excited to see the big guy. Of course, he's going to be at the end, but excited for the kids and the kids' faces. Is everyone excited for the parade?
Yeah!
Who do you want to see?
Santa!
Yeah, they want to see.
Did anybody bring any snacks? Have you got anything to eat?
I ate mine.
Oh, you already ate yours. Okay. That's a man after my own heart. Why not? Yeah. How about you? Did you eat yours in the early too?
I didn't have any.
Oh, you didn't have any?
Didn't have any. Well, hopefully the candy cane's going to come along. Yeah.
Okay. I've already got a fight started here at the parade. How about that?
Yeah, looking forward to it, guys. Lots of great floats, and we'll be checking in now and then when we get something fun to talk about, but it's one of the best days of the year for sure.
Oh, it sure is, guys. Thanks. There will be lots of fun things to talk about. The parade is set to begin, but we must first acknowledge with respect that we are coming to you from the territories of the Lekwungen people, where CHEK television broadcasts from. And we also thank the Esquimalt, the Songhees, and the Wasanich First Nations, whose traditional relationships with the land continues to this very day.
Yeah, very well said, Stacey, and I echo those sentiments for sure. That was a young man after my own heart saying, I already ate my snack, because the wonderful staff here at the Empress, we were on their lawn today, and they provided us with some hot chocolate, which was wonderful. But it looks like the shuffling has begun. We are getting going on this parade stage.
Let's parade!
Let's get
Paul,
parading!
Let's do it.
And of course, it is Peninsula Co-op. They are the title sponsor of the 41st annual Santa Claus Parade. I do want to mention Kenny Podmore is the town crier. You usually see him leading the parade since 2018. He gives proclamations of all the major events. Well, he's actually ill tonight, so we want to wish Kenny well and a speedy recovery.
Absolutely. The parade's just not the same without him. And Kenny, I hope you're watching, and I hope you get better soon. So, of course, Peninsula Co-op, a great sponsor. They're leading our parade again this year. We've got to thank our other major sponsors tonight, Country Grocer, Dodds Furniture and Mattress, West Shore Dental Clinic, as well as Sunbelt Rentals and Totem Towing, who are allowing us to bring you this broadcast tonight.
Yes, and I have a big shout out to Totem Towing, Paul at Totem Towing. He rescued my wife and I about 2 weeks ago. We got stuck on top of the Uptown Parkade. He got us going, he got us moving, and it looks like things are starting to get moving here for the parade.
It is exactly 1 month until Christmas, Paul. Today,
Wow.
November 25th, so 1 month to go, and I can't think of a better way to unofficially, maybe even officially, kick off the Christmas season than the parade.
Have you done any shopping yet?
I have begun
Okay.
the shopping process, but I am a long way from being completed. How about you?
I'm a December 20th kind of guy, same with the lights, same with the shopping, yes. And I normally like to go to the nicest convenience store around, but let's parade, shall we? And as mentioned, Peninsula Co-op leading us out there. We've got lots of people all decorated in their awesome hats. We should reference our awesome hats. We got the green going tonight.
Yeah, we sure do. And, you know, as much of a celebration as this is tonight, it's important to remember those who are struggling this time of year. And I want to remind you that the mustard seed is here at Humboldt and Douglas. They're handing out some hot chocolate, and they're also collecting food and cash donations to help those who really need an extra boost this time of year.
Yeah, and what's really cool is that something we mentioned in our story yesterday. For for the first time ever, the Disability Resource Center is hosting live audio descriptions for people registered with their location at Government and Belleville. So that is just so fantastic. And so is this. Base Commander Captain Kevin Whiteside is leading the parade. He's the commander of the Canadian Forces base in Esquimalt, one of 2 naval bases in Canada. He served in the Canadian Armed Forces for 25 years. Previously commanded His Majesty's Canadian ship Vancouver before assuming the role of commander at CFB Esquimalt.
He is joined by Base Chief Officer, Chief Petty Officer First Class Susan Frisbee, and the base commander's family. And let's have a listen to the amazing Naden Band.
Oh, yeah.
All right, the great Naden Band in operation since 1940, comprised of 35 professional full-time musicians. And boy, we love them and all they do all year round, but particularly this kind of year.
Hey, Frosty's riding shotgun there.
You know what Frosty's favorite treat is, don't you?
What's that?
Ice Krispies.
Oh,
Ice Krispie squares.
I
Yeah.
could go for some Ice Krispies right now. I love all the lights, and the light necklaces are new. Lots of people with the light up necklaces, which is very neat.
Absolutely, and we also saw the NLCC Admiral Rayner and the Navy League of Canada pass by our cameras, as well as the Peninsula Co-op lead car, of course our title sponsor of the parade.
Yes, a big shout out to them. It is time now for the Mustard Seed Street Church and Food Bank. They just do such fantastic work. The Greater Victoria Festival Society's charity of choice for the Santa Claus Parade. They are so essential in fighting hunger, and this year it is needed more than ever, Stacey.
Absolutely. They operate a food bank, of course. They do community outreach, and they rescue and redistribute 1.9 million tons of food through 75 local service organizations. The work they do is really important and really extraordinary.
And look who it is. It's a few friendly faces. There's Rob Shaw, Jessica McCool Garnett, the team from CHEK News.
And there's Joe Perkins and Jordan Cunningham looking quite
yeah.
festive and resplendent in their necklaces.
Hi.
Hey!
Riding shotgun there. Oh, Rob Shaw up close. There's Garnett, one of our directors. Yes, we are always so proud to be part of the parade. We also saw the Victoria Police Department going by, the oldest police force west of the Greater Lakes, Stacey.
Absolutely, and before we say goodbye, as we watch our CHEK folks go by, remind you our drive-throughs coming up on December 1st.
Yes.
3 drive-through locations. We've got the West Shore at the Juan de Fuca Rec Center this year. We've got Nanaimo at Steve at the Ford dealership there,
Yep.
and we also got, of course, our station 780 Kings Road.
Yes, come on down between 5 and 7 at Kings Road and hand off a perishable or a toy, an unwrapped toy new, and we'll certainly send it to a good home. All right, we're going to go down to Ed and Jeff. They're hanging out with the police chief guys.
Yeah, one of our favorite elves here, Del Manic. Tell us about the importance of this parade for our community, Del. It's a celebration.
Oh, it's amazing. You know, the weather couldn't be any nicer. It's great. So many families out here. There's so much excitement, and I hear Santa might be out here. Santa might make an appearance. Hey, and good news for you guys.
What?
I've got some early returns on Santa's list, and you guys have swapped over to the Santa's night
We've
slot.
made the move. That's
You
what
made
that
the move.
is. Made move. Wow.
You made the move. Christmas is going to be
You
really
police
good.
always have the inside story. That's
Good, good seeing you, Del. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Del.
Merry Christmas.
Thanks.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. That's the time you do want to see the police lights in a parade, right? That's good.
Absolutely. We, in the background there, we did see the CFAC Santa's Anonymous Society
Yes.
go by. They've been operating for 46 years, one of the great charitable organizations in the city, and they help communities, children, and families during these most challenging times.
Now we have Crime Stoppers going by, Greater Victoria Crime Stoppers. You know the incredible work they do, and look, they're already doing incredible work. It looks like they've caught and locked up the Grinch there, so that is so important. They, of course, are a nonprofit community group which allows the public to pass information to assist law enforcement. Tipsters can receive rewards of up to $2,000 for information they give that goes directly in a person being arrested or a case solved. So a big thank you to Crime Stoppers. They're always a part of this parade.
Absolutely. And a shout out once again this year to Kelly Curta and the Greater Victoria
Yes.
Festival Society. It's just like clockwork. We saw Kelly about half an hour before the parade start time. She looked cool as a cucumber. Everything was just so well organized, and you can just tell it's such a great success. They've done such a great job over these many, many, many years, and you just can't say enough about the work they do.
Yeah, huge shout out to Kelly. I was definitely way more stressed than Kelly was, so that's good. We're seeing Saanich Police go by now. They are always part of this parade as well. The
There's
community.
Ace, hey, Ace.
Hey, Ace, yeah, looking good. See, they got the light up
They got the
necklaces.
lights.
That's the theme this year. The Community Engagement Division, Reserve Constable Program of Saanich Police Department wish everyone a happy holiday season.
Wonderful.
Oh, there's another Grinch.
Another
in there.
Grinch.
How many Grinches have we caught so far?
Well, I'd say that's 2. We're 2 for 2 now, so I think that the possibility is pretty good that we're going to have a very, very successful and happy Christmas.
Yeah, that is fantastic.
Ed and Jeff, what do you guys got going on right now?
Well, we're here with the skipping group.
We're here with the skipping group. What's the name of your group?
Victoria Velocity.
All right. Can Ed take your rope for a second? No?
No,
That's a great thing. No.
they've obviously watched the show.
That's right. All right, pitch past Pepper. Where you go?
No rope for you.
Well, we didn't want Ed to get hurt, so that makes sense. I do want to mention the BC Sheriff's Service came by as well. They were founded 1857, but that's Victoria Velocity, the jump rope team, and they are talented.
Yeah, they sure are. About 220 members who love performing. And speaking of love, I love this float, the Morgana. It sails the asphalt seas in search of booty, grog, and adventure worthy of its Buccaneers.
Yeah, there we go. We got another Grinch on there. This is so cool. So they're based in Esquimalt, owned by the Miller and Jessen families, and they are very happy to call it their own. They've participated in Buccaneer Days, Victoria Days, and many other community events, including the Victoria Santa Parade.
And they've done it up so beautifully. You know, the day was absolutely perfect for folks who were putting the finishing touches on their floats, and it's a lot of work. And right behind the Morgana, Paul,
yes.
this is the moment you were waiting for.
I was very excited about this. Yes, once I heard this is the Snow Queen Stilt Walker. Call her Jane B., a multidisciplinary performer and founding member of Levity Stilt Co. Jane's been delighting audiences with her theatrical stilt walking and spoken word performances for decades. She is awesome. Love to see her. There she is. Hi.
That is amazing.
I'm just jealous of how tall she is, really. I think.
I hear that. Oh my gosh. Once again, I'd like to just mention Country Grocer, Dodds Furniture and Mattress, West Shore Dental Clinic. We couldn't be here without their great support. And the Fairmont Empress Director of Public Relations, Lisa McPhail, has rolled out the welcome mat for us here, and they've treated us so kindly. We can't thank them enough.
Yeah, that is so true. Okay, so we saw Hazel's Ice Cream. They are a family-owned ice cream business. They sell their hand-dipped novelties from a solar-powered cart. You may have seen that solar-powered cart just going by there. It was named Hazel after their dog, who is in the parade as well. So thank you, Hazel's Ice Cream.
Absolutely. Now, Sam and Dad are the owners. It was Sam's dad's dream to start that ice cream business back in 2020, and Sam said, let's do it, Dad, and do it they did.
And here we have the Victoria Harbour Authority wishing everyone a happy holiday season with their friends and family. The Songhees Nation artist Butch Dick designed the GVFA's Orca logo, and it is stunning, isn't it?
It is. The Orca is associated with strong family bonds, community, and protection. There are 1,500 bulbs on that truck and float.
I tried to put up some Christmas lights today, did not go well, so I could utilize some of those.
Okay.
It is time for the Saanich Skating Club of Victoria. I love the lights on the umbrellas. Those are so cool. The Saanich Skating Club, they operate under the umbrella of Skate Canada.
I saw what you did there.
I got it.
They teach skaters of all ages, abilities, and levels from learn to skate to competitive in a safe and fun environment.
Oh, that is so cool. Have you done any figure skating before, Stacy?
I have. The going forward is okay. It's the stopping that I have problems with.
You know what? I played hockey for 25 years. I still have trouble stopping, so I don't blame you.
Well, this is one of my favorite parts of the parade is always the horses, and this is the Tally-Ho Carriage Tour celebrating 120 years, the family-run business, well known for how great care they take of their horses.
And they truly do. And this is Jerry pulling the carriage this year. He's been working as a single carriage horse for 10 years. Now, Jay stands approximately 17 hands. Is that right?
17.2.
17.2. Okay, so
I'm a
that's
horse
very
girl,
good.
so
Yeah.
a hand is 4 inches.
Yeah.
So it's 17 hands and 2 inches. So
Okay.
17.2. He's a big
17.
boy.
He is a big boy. Yeah, 1,850 pounds. I told him I wouldn't talk about the weight. I'm sorry, Jerry.
That's trim.
He wears it well.
That's trim for
Yeah.
Jerry. He's a Clydesdale breed of horse from Scotland, named after its place of origin, the River of Clyde.
Yes, and the tally-ho horses, there's 21 in the herd, ranging from 6 to 24, and they do retire. Once they retire, they receive top-notch care as part of their pension plan.
Yeah, they do. This is the St. John Ambulance, volunteers working in communities in every region of the country to help Canadians improve their health, safety, and quality of life, of course, through training as well as community service. They offer first aid support at events and, of course, supplies. We'll see them at many, many public events. The St. John Ambulance crew keeping us all safe and happy.
Yeah, speaking of top-notch care, that is awesome. Now, this is an wonderful float that almost took me out when I was walking down here tonight. This, of course.
The Giza Shriners of BC and the Yukon.
Yes.
They've been entertaining us since 1957. Oh my gosh, they are in the Victoria Day Parade every year and here in the Santa Claus Parade every year, and they are such a fan favorite. The kids just lose their minds
Yes, the
when these
clown
guys go
train.
by.
The clown train. It's the signature float of the Shriners in Victoria. The Shrine Clowns, like all Shriners, raise money for Shriners Hospital for Children, which is a free hospital for all ill children. Just again, we want to say a huge thank you for all the sponsors who made this happen tonight. We have Country Grocer, Dodds Furniture and Mattress, the West Shore Dental Center, Sunbelt Rentals, and of course Totem Towing as well. Hopefully no one's going to get towed, although if you parked in a parkade, you're good. Free parkades tonight.
That's fantastic. You know what? Do you know what Scrooge loves about Christmas?
What's that?
He loves the Rudolph and the reindeers because you know every buck is dear to Scrooge.
That's pretty. That was a tongue twister as well.
I got a million of them.
I like. Now I've heard about these Stacey Ross Christmas jokes. I did have a few myself. I might save them for later because they're your thing.
No, they're not my thing.
Well, you're very good.
You know what? The Christmas jokes belong to everyone, Paul.
The spirit of giving.
Oh, boy. This is the Greater Victoria Police Pipe Band.
Yes.
They're a performance duty band made up of police members, both retired and active from municipal police departments and RCMP. They are joined by civilian players and instructors as well.
Yeah, they are fantastic. I love the lights on them. Let's have a listen.
Lake Ambassadors got their wave down. Look at how in sync they are.
Look at that. I don't think we could pull that off.
No
They're
chance.
in sync.
No
they can do that.
chance.
So they're British Columbia Ambassador Brooklyn Cruck riding on the float. Here we go. Here, let's try it. Stacey, you want one of those
Okay.
waves? Oh, no. One of those waves? No.
Oh, we got
One
some
of
work to
those?
do, I think.
No, not for us. Let's go back to the ones who know how to do it.
Totally.
They are the Couch and Lake Ambassador program. I mentioned Brooklyn Cruck riding on the float. The Lady of the Lake, Lara Court, First Princess Olivia Humans, and Second Princess Megan Bell. Looking great.
The Ambassador program is the next level of local ambassadors in their goal to promote education, motivation, and self-esteem.
Oh, you know what's nice after a cool night watching a parade? It's hopping in the bathtub.
Yeah,
the
it is.
world's largest bathtub, celebrating a long history of racing bathtubs. The Loyal Nanaimo Bathtub Society looking great.
Absolutely. Since its inaugural race in 1967, the city of Nanaimo has been home to the Great International World Championship Bathtub Race and Marine Festival. It's one of the iconic parts of the culture of the Harbor City.
It certainly is. I've seen it a couple times, the bathtub race, and it never disappoints. It is so much fun. And what's always great if you're having a bath is some bubbles. I believe that bubble guy is running around, known as the one who spreads joy and happiness through the creation of bubbles, large and small. See, this is the beauty of Kelly Curta. She thought bathtub,
Bubbles.
then bubbles. I see what she's doing here.
It all makes sense.
A method to the madness. Speaking of madness, let's go down to Ed Bain on the parade route. Ed.
Yeah, this is, you know what, they lent me the Nanaimo bathtub race. Bathtub, this is probably not a good idea, but it's fun.
Oh my God!
I didn't realize he was driving.
Oh, I didn't think they were going to let him do that on his own.
No,
Paul.
oh my gosh.
Here is Mr. Christmas himself, Gordy Dodd, the iconic Gordy Dodd. Talking about a candy cane Christmas, he looks resplendent with a vest and jacket.
Gosh, he's pulling it off. Yeah, he's calling himself Candy Cane Christmas with Santa's biggest little helper, Gordy Dodd, riding shotgun. So locally owned, family operated since 1977. We know, we love Gordy Dodd Furniture and Mattress, and they're celebrating a big anniversary this year, 25th annual Christmas dinner in support of our place. They're going to serve that Thursday, December 21st.
Absolutely. And, you know, when you think about it, it's amazing. Gordy Dodd, his family and staff have served over 25,000 holiday meals to Vancouver Island's most vulnerable people since 1998. He is a true champion of this city.
It's truly something to behold. Have we checked on Ed? Is that okay?
Oh, no.
He went flying off. He's going to need a comfy mattress. Gordy Dodd can provide that. It's now time for EF Education First in Victoria, a language school that welcomes international students to Victoria every single week with the mission of opening the world through education.
You know what, Felice? Never mind. I just ruined that joke. It was my Christmas joke. I was going to say, do you know what sheep call Christmas or how they wish each other happy Christmas? It's Feliz Navidad, of course.
Feliz Navidad.
Terrible. I should leave the jokes to you, Paul.
No,
I'm
not at all.
well.
I still wouldn't have got it. I would have got you to explain that after the broadcast.
Oh, my gosh. This is the Island Equipment Owners Association. This truck motorhome conversion has over 10,000 LED lights. It takes two people an awful lot of hours to put all those lights on, I tell you.
Oh, my goodness. They look fantastic.
They sure do.
They do such a great job. Many more. The IEOA Truck Parade and Food Drive, December 2nd. You can see that vehicle there as well. And who do we have here, Stacy?
Well, it looks like the Victoria Electric Vehicle Association. That's a volunteer organization promoting sustainable vehicles and energy. They have over 3,000 members. They like to educate the public and advocate on behalf of EV owners everywhere.
Yeah, those are awesome. I wonder if they're using the battery to power the lights as well. That would be
a great trick.
I don't know how far they'd be able to make it there, but they do look fantastic. And yes, thank you for joining us again. We do have Glen Shiel Housing, a nonprofit dedicated to affordable housing for independent seniors. Such an important piece of the community. Excited to debut their new van as their first ever entry in the Victoria Santa Claus Parade. And look at that. We're still with the electric cars. They have Eco Night coming up for the Victoria Royals, which they were promoting right there.
Excellent. And just a reminder about the CHEK Christmas drive-thru going on December 1st. Steve Marshall Ford in Nanaimo.
Yes.
We've got the Wanda Fuca Rec Center accepting donations, as well as our location at 780 Kings Road. We'd love to see you between 5 and 7 on Friday, December 1st. You know what? I heard that Rudolph only wants one thing for Christmas this year, Paul.
What's that?
A pony sleigh station.
Oh, my gosh. That's a little morbid. I like it. I was going to say, what kind of motorcycle does Santa ride? A Harley Davidson.
Yeah, he does.
But no, mine's not. Mine than yours was a little bit better than mine. Awesome parade so far. We're seeing some great lights, lots of people. They seem to be going quite quickly as well, and it's not the longest parade route, but 70,000 people are down here watching as these wonderful floats go by, Stace.
And you know what? It seemed to happen in a minute. We were down here at about, it was maybe 5 o'clock, and it seemed like we're not going to get 70,000 people down here. And 20 minutes later, the streets are full. You can see them. There's probably 10 people deep on each side of the street here. It's just an incredible turnout.
Yeah, there's the, I think, RCMP car, and this is Victoria Pedal Tours, founded in 2022 by local Colin Hawes. The goal to help out local businesses suffering from lack of tourism during the pandemic, and oh, what a time it is, Stacey.
Have you ever done the pedal tour, Bill?
I have not. I don't trust myself on it.
I don't either. I'd have to have, like 10 of my closest friends to carry me through, but it sure looks like a lot of fun.
They call it the best party on wheels. Prior experience running pub crawls did Colin have. Victoria Pedal Tours offers both a tour, pub, crawl experience. It's all in one, and it looks like a whole lot of fun. Yes,
Yeah,
hi there.
It sure does. And just briefly, we saw the 50 Foods truck there. It's another great community partner, and they always do it up really well for this parade. And the truck parade, which will be hosted by Tess Van Straten, it's coming your way on December the 2nd.
Yes.
So we hope you'll tune in to check if you can't be on the parade route in person next weekend. From arts and culture, sports, healthcare, and education, Thrifty Food supports all those in need in all different kinds of ways, no matter where in Vancouver Island you live.
I used to always do that when I went by one of the big trucks. Like, give me the horn! Give me the horn! Now they're giving the horn and they're cutting us off, but that's okay. They've done a great job lighting this up, and Thrifty Foods wanted to wish a big Merry Christmas to everyone in the amazing community. And it's just passing by us here where we are positioned. It's a stunning display, isn't it?
Oh, it really is. And you know what? We haven't had much of a pause in the parade, but when Santa stops moving, it's called the Santa pause.
You're firing
I'm
tonight.
getting warmed up. I was a little
Okay,
rough
yeah,
off
she's
the top,
getting
but I'm
warmed up. We just saw the Power to Be. They have that incredible canoe. Canoe is 29 feet long. It holds 12 to 14 paddlers when on the water, and Power to Be just does such incredible work.
There's
in the
our friend
communities.
Dana Hutchings.
Hi,
You can see Dana.
Yeah,
Hi,
Peter
Dana.
Carson as well. Hi, Peter.
Oh, the canoe is 29 foot long, as you mentioned, and Power to Be celebrating a big anniversary this year, their 25th anniversary, and they've gone over and above to create that beautiful canoe and put it in our parade this year.
Yeah, they have that amazing documentary that we profiled and we actually aired on CHEK. It's called Everyone Belongs in Nature. It aired on CHEK, and it's also available on CHEK Plus.
Oh, that's really worth the watch. The work they do is absolutely
Really is.
incredible.
Yeah.
This is Brooks West Shore School. They are in Colwood, located in Colwood, and this group of students has been doing service projects, putting together these handmade costumes that I don't know if we got to look at them there, but they have done a lot of work to make their entry in this parade look really fantastic. They're raising awareness of their pancake breakfast, with all money raised going to the Goldstream Food Bank. Breakfast this year, December 16th, and their goal is $3,000.
Oh, let's play some lacrosse, shall we? It is Pacific Rim Field Lacrosse time. The Field Lacrosse Association is a community youth sport organization, of course, in Victoria. I played a little bit of lacrosse. I was not good, but had I got to walk in a parade, I would have played more to provide the opportunity for youth age 5 to 17 to play field lacrosse.
Did you ever go in the parade with your hockey team, Paul?
No, they didn't let us on the parade. We weren't good looking enough, so it's fair.
Lacrosse is a great sport. My son played for a number of years, and it's a great group of people, a great group of parents, and really, really great sport to get your kids involved in.
And field lacrosse is going to be one of the sports they're trying out at the Olympics next year in Paris, so that's going to be fantastic. It is time to hop on the City of Langford trolley stage.
It is. The trolley service used to run as a daily shuttle in Langford, is now used for special events like this amazing parade.
They got Rudolph leading the charge there, looking good. Yes, that little red nose.
Absolutely. It runs on biodiesel, which is eco-friendly, and that's important. And accompanying the trolley today, Mayor Goodmanson and members of council and staff. And I tell you, if you haven't been to Langford yet this holiday season, you should go. Boy, they do a great job at lighting up that city. It's really spectacular at Christmas time.
Do you know why Santa struggles with the alphabet?
Because there's no L? Nailed it!
Come on! I set him up, she knocks him down, folks. And we've got some more lacrosse. We got the Wanda Fuca Lacrosse Association offering co-ed and female-only box and field teams for youth age 5 to 17 in West Shore. New and returning players always welcome.
Absolutely. And we saw Benyon Construction there as well.
Yeah.
And, you know, just time enough right now to give one more shout out to our great sponsors. We've got Dodd's Furniture and Mattress. We saw Gordy Dodd earlier. We've got Country Grocer, always great community partners, West Shore Dental Center, as well as Sunbelt Rentals, who are allowing our good friend Marcus to be up way up high in the sky, giving us our Skycam views and totem towing as well.
He's doing such an awesome job, Marcus. And once you got up there this afternoon, he goes, it's a little bit windier up here, guys. So, yes, he's toughing it out, but he's getting the great shots. And this is Brian and his doggos, also known as Helmet Heads. So Brian and the Doggy Sisters are representing Helmet Heads. Helmet Heads raises money and toys for children's hospitals. So these are Venus and Athena. They've been riding since they were 2 months old, and they turn 4 years old this year.
Oh
so
my God, they're
Venus
so
and
cute.
Athena, they're half Rottie, half German Shepherds. Oh, and they are so darn cute.
They are, and I see them driving around,
Yeah,
riding
that's
around periodically, and they just love it. You can just see it on the expressions on their faces for sure.
Okay, we've got Country Grocer, and Grocer rhymes with Joker, I believe. I saw the Joker there walking alongside Country Grocer. And Batman.
There it is,
There it is,
Victoria
yeah.
Batman. As well, we've got Stages Dance Company following behind this great Country Grocer entry. They always go above and beyond. And there's our great friend Tammy Averill there waving. And I believe Ed and Jeff are down there float side, guys.
Float side.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we're with our friend Tammy for sure. How you enjoying the parade?
Oh, it's amazing. We love it. And so happy it's not raining this year.
Yeah, isn't that the truth? The Country Grocer. It's all about community, and that's what this is about tonight.
Kids smiles, that's what it's all about.
Yeah. Nice seeing you, Tammy.
Thank you, guys.
I got the Cape Crusaders.
Nice to see you.
Uh-oh.
Got the
We're so-
Batman and the Joker.
All right. Have you spotted any crime out there so far there?
Not yet, not yet.
Not yet. I see, but you got the Joker almost hemmed up here. You got him under control?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, great. Well, you're looking good, you guys.
I'm behaving.
It's a simple fact. We stay on track, though sometimes.
All right, we love our partnership with Country Grocer.
Yeah.
They sponsor Cooking on the Coast for us. And David Gray, master float builder, excited to announce that the Country Grocer floats had a 9-foot tall elf on board there. So great work. And here we see the Stages Dance Company following behind, and they're always a wonderful addition to this Country Grocer entry.
Yeah, they really are. They're known for their work and support throughout our community. Stages has continued their work in the community. Cops for Cancer, Tour to Rock, Our Place, Juvenile Diabetes, and Dancers for Kids. They do so much. They're fantastic. Let's have a listen.
Awesome. Great job, guys.
Yeah, they've got a 10-song set they are doing for this parade. They've timed it out perfectly. That was Polar Express you heard. And if you're further down the parade route, you'll hear 12 Days of Christmas, Carol of the Bells, and Let It Go. I won't sing. I want to keep our viewers.
And there's more Country Grocer spectacle there with those amazing elves. And Scott McFarlane, Batman of Victoria, is inspired by his daughter and his passion for Batman. He's doing some great work in the community. And Joker, a.k.a. Johnny Love, interviewed there as well.
Yeah, they're in the process of forming a group with even more superheroes down the road. So keep an eye out for that for sure.
And we just had a quick look at Remax Generation Victoria Homes. We're so glad they're with us in the parade today. And Paul, did you ever hear that sometimes when Santa goes down the chimney, he suffers from claustrophobia?
I hear that now. I'm glad he got over that.
I am too.
Speaking of getting over things, these guys are very good at doing that. The Greater Victoria BMX Association celebrating their 40th anniversary in 2024. The BMX racetrack located at the West Shore Parks and Rec Center in Colwood. And riders of all ages are welcome, and you can dress up in whatever you want, it looks like, as well.
Absolutely, and if you want more information, you can check out their Facebook page for information and updates on the start of the 2024 season.
Yes, this is very cool. It is time now for Scouts Canada, the Greater Victoria region, the country's leading co-ed youth organization, offering programming for children and youth from 5 to 26. And one of our team members, Kyle Lancaster, is actually walking with his son with the Scouts.
Amazing.
Yes.
Amazing. Well, Kyle's a great guy, and I know that he is representing this great organization well. There's 50,000 participants across the country, and they say that youth and Scouts chart their own path of discovery through a variety of fun experiences, of course, outdoor adventures and contribution to their community. And they say scouting builds resilience and skills that can set them up for life.
Yeah,
I don't doubt it.
It is so cool. And you can just see by how many people they have at the parade. They just want to be involved in the community, and that's so important. That's what we're here for, right? We're celebrating the community as we see Kyle back there. Hey, Kyle! He's handing out, he's chaperoning, he's doing it all. Hey, there's a wave for Kyle and his awesome son. So thank you for coming out. So great. And Now, I believe we have the BC Nurses Union, the South Island region, right? They just do such incredible work.
Yeah, you know, and the Scouts are all about kids, and nurses help a lot of kids. And you know what every parent's favorite Christmas song is?
What's that?
Silent Night.
Oh, I thought it was rap.
No. For the parents who have kids, yeah, Silent Night all day.
Silent Night, I gotcha. Yeah, the union, BC Nurses Union, protects and advances the health, safety, social, and economic well-being of all of its members, their profession, and our communities. And we just want to say a huge thank you to everyone who takes the time to become a nurse.
Absolutely. There are 48,000 nurses working in the province right now in community and public health and mental health in long-term and acute care settings. And we know it's been a really, really tough go these last few years for our nurses. And I want to echo what you said, Paul. We were so grateful and appreciative of all the hard work you do.
Yes, thank you for sure. Okay. I was never that good in school, Stacey. That shouldn't be a shock to anyone. I don't understand how this works. So this is the Butler brothers. They're all about the festive spirit. Of course, they've got the incredible drum spinning with the lights that spin as well. I'm not sure I fully understand it, but I fully support it. That's for sure.
It's all about how it looks, Paul. If it looks good and it's working, then just don't ask too many questions.
The ready-mix concrete truck, lovingly decorated by the Butler staff over the last week, and it looks fantastic.
It sure does. I'm quite certain this truck will be in the truck light parade next weekend as well, which will be broadcasting, as I mentioned before. Tess Van Straten hosts it every year, and it does a really, really great job.
Do you know how much Santa's sleigh costs, Stacey?
No.
It's free. It was on the house. I got one.
You got one.
I only needed one.
Oh, it was a good one.
Here we have the Universal Group, named one of the best managed companies in Canada, the largest traffic control company in all of Canada.
And they oversee Western traffic, GO traffic, and Van Isle traffic, and they make sure that our family members working roadside able to make it home safely by providing so much peace of mind.
Yes, big thank you to them, and a big thank you to the Canadian Coast Guard. This float hand-built, believe it or not, by Jeff Cox. Replicas of large tender ship and a functioning lighthouse. As you can see, that lighthouse is working, and it is stunning.
It absolutely is. It's the Estevan Point Lighthouse, the real thing, built in 1909. And you can see the replica Sir Wilfrid Laurier tender ship that goes around to sites, does ice breaking up in the Arctic, resupply stations, search and rescue. And boy, we are so lucky to have a replica ship like that gracing our parade route today.
Yeah, the Coast Guard Special Operating Agency within Fisheries and Oceans Canada. They work to ensure the safety of mariners in Canadian waters and protect Canada's marine environment. So a big thank you to them. I feel like we might get a bit more music in our lives very soon, Stacey.
Speaking of rapping, I think that we can see the Harmony drum line here from Souk, the part of the Harmony Project, a program committed to community development through music. Let's have a little listen, shall we?
Oh, yeah.
With the lights on them. They sound good most of the time.
I do a little bit of drumming. I'm no Jeff Kang, but I know that to put lights around the drums, they just pop a little bit more. The program teaches rhythm, movement, discipline, and excellence to students age 12 to 20, and they sound awesome. Nice going.
And this is the Belmont Dance Academy, a group of energetic individuals from grade 9 to 12 out of Belmont Secondary. Under the direction of Melanie Narcisco, they work on all different variety of styles. They're so excited to be part of this year's parade. And my daughter attends Belmont, and and she's not in the dance program, but I know firsthand what great work they do out there.
Again, great work by Kelly Curta, who put the drummers and then the dancers together.
She's
a genius. Have them dances.
You betcha. This is the Royal Canadian Marine Search and Rescue Station 35, a group of highly skilled volunteers who dedicate their time providing 24-hour, year-round emergency search and rescue services on the Victoria waterfront and beyond. They are incredible. They're so well trained.
They truly are.
They're so highly skilled and so passionate and dedicated to giving back to their community.
I know you got to see some of those search and rescues firsthand this year, Stacey. In October, you went out with one of the teams, and it was just amazing, right? So.
Well, and it takes years of training for them to be
Yes.
able to do what they do. I mean, and you talk about commitment, volunteer commitment.
Yeah.
It's really bar none.
Years of training, commitment, those are all things that I have in my life in relation to pizza. I've been training around pizza.
You've been
for
dreaming of a white pizza.
Yes, and someone has said free pizza because Alibaba Pizza is handing out a fresh pizza along the parade route to satisfy cravings.
Oh, yeah.
Keep the crowd going. So if you're on the parade route, you're going to get a little bit of za tonight.
Okay, now this is not a joke. Legit question. What is the most popular topping?
Oh, cheese, you got to think, right?
No, pepperoni.
No. Pepperoni.
Pepperoni
oh,
all
I
day.
see. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. And the first ever known documentation of the word pizza, 997 AD.
Well, why not? It's delicious.
It is really good. We've got the Juan de Fuca Skating Club. Come skate with the Juan de Fuca Skating Club, located in the Western Communities in Victoria. Skate Canada Figure Skating Club staff with NCCP certified coaches, and they are very impressive. I've been at the rink when I've seen them go by a few times. They are fantastic.
Yeah, they really are. It's a great sport to get involved in for fun or competition and all those things in between.
Yes, and from figure skating to a female minor hockey association, the Capital Region Female Minor Hockey Association. It is so cool. Now in the 5th season of programming, CRFMHA hosts nearly 350 players on 23 teams compete as the Victoria Reign. There they are, the all-female hockey team. Some future Haley Wickenheisers in here for sure. This is so cool.
Absolutely, and the organization is healthy and growing, and it's great to see these young women out there on the ice getting it done.
Yeah, selected for the Frank Spring Award as BC Hockey's Minor Hockey Association of the Year for 2022-2023. So a big congratulations to them, and I can't wait to see these girls on the ice.
Absolutely, and we know that Santa and Mrs. Claus are coming up along the parade group. After the parade, they'll be taking pictures by donation at the Hudson Holiday Market at Douglas and Fiskard. They'll be inside, get warm, grab a drink, and shop with some local vendors, and get your photo taken with Santa and Mrs. Claus.
Come on.
You know that Santa's around because you can always sense his presence.
I don't know how I feel about that one.
Sorry.
No, it's pretty good.
Christmas apologies.
No. I like Victoria Academy of Ballet is going to be coming through. I think they already went through. I'm not sure. There was a lot of groups of people going through, but the VAB Youth Company performs here in Victoria. Students age 9 to 16 involved in moments of dance as they walk in the parade route, celebrating the holiday season.
Now I'm seeing a little hockey scoreboard there, so this looks like more of the Reign group.
Doesn't this just speak to where female hockey is at right now?
Yeah.
And that is so cool to see that they just have a huge parade float and so many people who want to walk. And that is what female hockey, it's taking a big step. We're going to get pro female hockey.
Absolutely.
A new league is starting in a couple of months, but it's so important to support it, to go out, to watch it, to cheer on these young women and make sure that they get the support that the young men get as well.
Yeah, and that they absolutely deserve. And here we have the Victoria Academy of Ballet, as Paul mentioned earlier. Dancers working on all different kinds of performance work, developing a wonderful team environment. And, anybody who's had a child in dance or who's done dance themselves knows that it can be a very individual sport, but it's also about the team, it's about the crew, it's about the group. And that's a huge part of what these dance organizations are all about.
Yeah, there's 25 dancers in total in this ensemble. They come together from VAB's Open Division, which is recreational programming. The dancers working on varying performances, work developing in a wonderful team environment. And what a team it is. I love their white toques they're rocking tonight.
And sometimes dance can really build self-confidence. And I know that elves are great motivational speakers because they have a lot of elf confidence.
Okay, you got me back now. I like that one. That's pretty good. Oh, hi there. Oh, yeah. Toques are looking awesome. The numbers are looking great. And hey, I saw a couple of other dancers, Ed and Jeff, just hanging off to the side there. So nice to see them.
I believe that this is the Luxton Fairground entry, and boy, it is spectacular. Thousands of lights. Can you imagine how many hours it must have taken to decorate this great float?
Yeah, the Luxton Fairground showcase here, what you're looking at, 1905, 45 horsepower case steam tractor engine, rebuilt and maintained by the Luxton Antique Farm Equipment Club. How cool is that?
Oh, it's amazing. Now, this case steam tractor originally brought over from Saskatchewan by a collector, passed on to the Luxton Fairgrounds. And if you haven't ever been out to the Luxton Fairgrounds, the collection of antique vintage tractors and farm equipment they have out there is really extraordinary. It's well worth a visit.
Yeah, the garden tractors are the reindeers for this float. The case steam tractor originally bought from Saskatchewan, as you mentioned. It just looks so fantastic. So thanks to them for showing up. And I think we have a very important float right now. The Department of National Defense keeping an eye on Santa Claus tonight, right?
Absolutely. Assembled and maintained by Special Purpose Vehicles, part of transport at CFB Esquimalt. The team that puts the float together each year responsible for the snow and ice response, as well as road maintenance around the base, and they transport equipment all over North America. It is a scale replica we're about to see of a Navy Halifax-class frigate. And
wow.
I talked about the hours it takes to put this together. 80,000. 80,000 lights. 80000.
Oh my goodness. What did Santa name his pet frog?
Oh, I don't know.
Mistletoe. Oh, we are getting close to the big guy, but first, you got to jump around. It's a little chilly out here. You got to stay warm with the Island Hoppers Jump Rope Team. Jump around, jump around, jump up, jump up. They've offered jump rope instruction and demos for more than 30 years. Competitive, recreational, it's all fun.
All right, Ed is down on the parade route. Maybe this group will give him a rope to jump
Let's
with.
see.
Well, yeah, I wonder. You think I can learn how to do this? How are you doing? What's your name?
Thea.
How long have you been skipping?
3 years.
3 years. You think I could try this? Probably not. You go ahead.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, Ed was good at skipping school, not going to skipping school, it turns out. So good try, Ed. Next year, maybe we'll get you a rope.
Oh boy, this is the CRD Regional Water Supply System entry. They deliver safe and sustainable drinking water to more than 400,000 people living in Greater Victoria.
And should I mention, we got a little Cotton Eye Joe going
Yeah,
through
we
right
do.
now. Yeah, the CRD supports residential, commercial, industrial, and public safety uses. It is fantastic. And you can feel a buzz in the air right now, Stacy. I believe that buzz is called Santa and Mrs. Claus.
I believe it is. Who do you think Santa's favorite singer is?
Ooh, I don't know.
Elfish Presley, of course.
Elfish Presley. Okay.
It's okay, we're almost done. The pain of the Christmas jokes is almost over
You know
for
what
you,
we
my
need
friend.
to do? We need to keep dancing, and
Yeah, we
thankfully
do.
we've got the flow for that. O'Brien School of Irish Dance, starting its 29th year of reeling and jigging around Vancouver Island. It's where you want to go to learn the toe-tapping river dance of Lord of the Dance, along with all the traditional dances for Irish dancers. Do you like to partake in the Irish dance? Have you?
Maybe after a few Irish whiskeys, I've tried the Irish dancing. I've not officially done it, but I do like to jump around to Irish music. Does that count?
Yes. When I was in Ireland, I mean, I'm no Michael Flatley, but I certainly love to dance a jig in Ireland. And oh,
It is.
yes.
It's time, my friends. Peninsula Co-op. There they are. There's Santa and
Santa.
Mrs. Claus. Oh, what we've been waiting for.
Yes, and this is a newly renovated float this year. It is oh so fancy. They got a fresh paint job. They got new lights. They got new seats for Santa and Mrs. Claus. And it looks stunning as it comes down the route.
And beautiful candy canes. The elves said they must have new ones, and nobody wants to forget where Santa and Mrs. Claus live. So at the top of the float, you will see their home base of North Pole, and there's some parade goers enjoying all the festivities. And you know what? If you have any ideas for Santa's float, send them in to the Greater Victoria Festival Society. And One more thing, Paul.
What's that?
If you say have your own private Christmas party, you can rent Santa's float.
Come on.
Well, Santa's busy. He can't be here the whole time.
That's
He's got
true.
stuff to do up at the North Pole.
He needs it one important night a year, but other than that, he can rent it out.
You can rent it out.
Oh, just fantastic to see Santa. And one of my favorite things about the parade, the Santa Claus parade here in Victoria, is that after Santa and Mrs. Claus go by and they're giving us a wave, hi Santa, hi Mrs. Claus, is that everyone just starts kind of following Santa the rest of the parade route. And why wouldn't you, right?
And why wouldn't you? Yeah, it's a magic moment for all the kids. And, I mean, obviously we don't have a final count, Paul, but I would not be surprised if there was 70,000 plus or more along the parade route on these perfect conditions. Tonight, it just couldn't have been a more magical evening, and what a way to finish.
Yeah, it is so stunning. Oh, how beautiful does Mrs. Claus look in that velvet? And yes, the whole team. I know the team, we got to check out Santa's sleigh this year a couple of days ago, and just the work that goes into it. It took an army of volunteers, 2 weeks nonstop, making sure that Santa's sleigh was ready to go. And of course, we have Victoria Police closing out the parade. But what a parade that was, Stace.
It really
Holy
was.
smokes.
What a way to kick off the holiday season. Again, our sponsors, Country Grocer, Dodds Furniture and Master, West Shore Dental Clinic, and thanks once again to Sunbelt Rentals and Totem Towing. And let's check in one last time with Ed and Jeff on the street. What an amazing parade, guys.
Boy, this was a great one for sure. It was just such a stunning night, and everybody's had a great time here, but the floats were absolutely stunning this year.
Floats were great, and the kids had a lot of fun. How great was it to see Santa?
Good.
Yeah, exactly. You've been naughty or nice this year, kids?
Good. Nice.
Oh, really? Oh, really? Well, that makes two of us.
And what about your Oilers? You think they're ever going to be a good hockey team again?
Yeah.
All right. Lots of fun down on the street. Oh, here's some. How was the parade, guys? What was your favorite part?
I think it was like all the honking.
All the honking. That's right. Well, we love the honking. We love Santa. And yeah, 70,000 people loving this parade on Government Street.
Yeah. Oh, so good. I love it, guys. And that Edmonton Oilers shout out speaks to our Kevin, our director as well. All he wants for Christmas is the Edmonton Oilers to start figuring out how to win hockey games. But I just want to say, from Kevin in our control room to the team out here, it takes an army to get this ready and to make sure that we show it to everyone. And just a big shout out to our entire crew, Lindsay especially.
Yeah, a huge team effort to bring the parade to you. We hope you have enjoyed the 41st Peninsula Co-op Santa Claus Parade.
I can't believe it's over.
I know. Let's do it again. Let's do it again.
Okay, run it back, everyone. Run it back.
We're so grateful you were here to join us tonight. We hope you have a wonderful, wonderful holiday season. For Paul Haysom
Yes.
and myself and all the CHEK crew, Merry Christmas. Thanks so much for watching. Take care.
Merry Christmas.